Ezra Chiloba, CEO of IBC, was recently interviewed in Sidebar by Larry Madowo, on NTV. And I've received a lot of requests from you good people out there, that I should say something about that interview, read the body language, bring out a lot more, because there's been a lot of complaints that he was very evasive, extremely evasive. And indeed, I agree, he was very, very evasive. Now, let's start with a list of the issues that Chiloba was very evasive about, because that will probably help us to confirm or to understand really what is happening here, okay? Now, one direct question he was asked is whether the election which you've just gone through was free and fair, the election which was annulled by the Supreme Court, He answered, as far as is concerned, yes, but all the body language signs were screaming, lie, 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 lie. Okay? That's how I read it. Bwana Form 34, as people like to call him on social media, was lying through his teeth. The other issue was Al Ghurair printers lying through his teeth. Okay? And then there's some questions he evaded altogether, yes? Like explaining why the IBC chairman's, somebody had to create an account in the name of the IBC. You know the contents of the leaked memo? Why somebody had to create an account in the name of the IBC chair and access almost 10,000 times, okay? Now, at first he evaded this question, then later on he said that most of those alterations, 5 days after the elections, by the way, were clerical. Now, we both know that the IBC system is a results system. It's data which is results, yes? It is not the kind of data that needs editing, yes? So why would somebody need to make 10,000 alterations on a data system which is supposed to display results only? Why? There can only be one answer. To make alterations, to make changes, to edit figures, to falsify, to cook. That can be the only answer. Now, folks, we're dealing with very intelligent people. Very intelligent people. They have come up with this very good excuse, yes? Whenever you ask for action or whenever you ask something to be done, they tell you we're waiting for the Supreme Court judgment. Yes, we're waiting for the details of the judgment as to why the election was annulled. Gosh. From where I see it, that is just an excuse. Why do I say that? Because everybody followed the Supreme Court hearings and the submission of evidence, okay? And now that the Supreme Court has annulled the election, all you need to do is go to the NASA evidence, yes? And look at it point by point by point. So if you're IBC trying to clean your house, you don't wait for the judgment, you go to the NASA submissions, and if you feel that, oh, we can't go to NASA submissions because we don't like them, or NASA are just troublemakers, then just go to the findings of the registry, of the Supreme Court registry that was sent to present a report on the server. Everything is there. But alas, this is a game being played. Kenyans are just being played. Because the whole idea, you see, I believe these people owe Kenyans an apology from, apart from the other many reasons why they owe Kenyans an apology. They owe Kenyans an apology also for making Kenyans look slow, for making Kenyans look like they don't understand technology, for making Kenyans look like it will take a very long time for them to get something as simple as an election right. Yes, they don't know how to handle technology, they don't know how to handle transmission, etc., etc. And there are people out there who believe that the African, a black man, especially from Africa, is a bit short on intelligence, yes, cannot figure out simple things, okay? There are people out there in the world who believe that. And the behavior of the IBC is just fueling and confirming to those people that they've been right all along. But let's look at the real issue. What's the real issue here? The real issue is very simple. The real issue, why this election looks so complicated, is because there are few people who want to make sure they must interfere with the elections. They must, yes? And in order to interfere with the elections, they must complicate issues, Switch off chem skits, Make sure that scanned copies of the Form 34A do not reach the tallying center. Yes, to give them time to alter figures, etc., etc. Yes, so that from the outside it looks like these people are just messing up. They don't know what they're doing, but that is not true. They know exactly what they're doing. Now we need to tackle a question that every Kenyan is asking. Why must Chiloba insist on being a part of this rerun of the presidential election? Why? Why does Ezra Chiloba insist that he must be there? Why is he forcing himself on something which already, as the Supreme Court has said, was done wrongly? Yes, why is he insisting? Kenyans from across the country are saying he should resign, he should leave. Yes, but he's insisting. Why is he insisting? Now, in the next part of this recording, I'm going to answer that question. I'm also going to show you a letter that explains a lot of things, a leaked letter that explains a lot of things, so make sure you catch it, yeah? You know the drill. Wait for that link on the top left-hand corner of your screen. Click on it and you'll be on to part 2 of this recording. This is Chris Kumekucha. See you there in a bit.